Some version of this butter cake recipe goes viral every year. Some call it a Neiman Marcus cake, some call it a Philadelphia style, a St. Louis style, but just what is a butter cake? So very simply, this is it. It's just yellow cake mix, a ton of powdered sugar, some butter, a full stick, a full brick of cream cheese, you need some eggs, and yeah, powdered sugar. Powdered sugar is basically the flour that we're going to use here. A little bit of vanilla also. But we're going to make this in two separate steps. So first we're going to melt that full stick of butter right into a mixing bowl, and into this mixing bowl we're going to add 1 egg and that yellow cake mixture. If you want to add 2 eggs, you can. Lots of people do, and it'll give you a little more cake-like consistency for the bottom layer of this butter cake, but I'm only going to use 1 because I want it a little firmer and almost kind of like chewy in a sense. But you're just going to mix that together until it's the consistency of like almost wet sand, kind of like that kinetic sand kids play with. It's greasy, but it's not sticky, it's not dough-like. It's a very unique texture. So we're going to put this in a 9x13 baking dish that we're going to grease very well, and then we're just going to flatten this out almost like you're making like a graham cracker crust kind of vibe. Throw that in there, use your spatula to kind of spread it out. If you have some thinner spots, that's totally fine, because we're going to come in with our hand after we kind of smooth it out and just kind of make sure it's nice and flat and even. But just get this fully covering the bottom of that baking dish, and get your hand in there. See, it doesn't stick. It's greasy like the butter and the egg would be, but it's very easy to smooth out. So just get that nice and smooth, and then when you have that, you're done with step 1. Just put that off to the side, and now we're going to make the actual top part of this butter cake, which is 2 eggs, the whole brick of cream cheese, a little bit of vanilla, and then 3.5 cups of powdered sugar. It's a ton. So first I'm going to break it up a little bit with just my regular spatula. If you want to use a stand mixer, this will be much easier. I just didn't want to dirty that, so that's why I did it all by hand, and then a hand whisk. But slowly whisk in that powdered sugar. If you do it too quickly, it's first of all going to make a mess and explode everywhere, but it'll just be very difficult. So you want to do it in steps, and basically you're going to get a mix of like frosting-y, custardy texture. And that's what you're looking for. Pour that all over, make sure there's a nice even coat of it, and that is your entire butter cake right there. It is so simple to just get set up, and the rest of it is just cooking. But get that nice and smooth, pat it down a few times to get some of the air bubbles out. If your counter is not totally flat, just give it a little wiggle, and you're good to go. Into an oven, 350 degrees, for somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes, depending on what texture you're looking for. After right around 30 minutes, I pulled mine out. It wasn't right where I wanted it, but this is what it'll look like. It's starting to brown nicely kind of from the outside in. The middle parts you could feel are a little bit too soft. You're looking for kind of like a spongy texture, but it doesn't feel liquidy. So here, after 40 minutes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Everything feels firm enough. So we're going to let this now sit for 1 hour to fully cool. After that 1 hour, off camera, I took it out of the baking dish because I thought that was going to be kind of high pressure getting this whole thing out. And it was, and I broke it. So be more careful than I was. But this feels exactly like what I wanted. So now I'm just going to cut it up into squares. The longer you let it cool, it'll become kind of chewier and nicer. But I love to take kind of a centerpiece while it's warm. You may want to let this cool down a lot more than I did, but getting out those nice ooey gooey pieces right when they're still warm is kind of what I go for. You can see that top is kind of soft. It's beautiful. The bottom is almost cake-like, but it's a little denser, which is perfect for this. Top it with a little bit of powdered sugar. Just throw it into any sort of sifter you have and just tap it a little bit, and you're good to go. The first bite of this will kind of shock you if you've never had one. It's such a strange consistency. Like, you feel like it's going to be custardy, but it feels very buttery. It's chewy in parts. It's just unique. I could see why everybody loves to make these. It is so delicious. It's also so easy to make. So few ingredients. I really don't think you could screw this up. There's a lot of different ways to also cook it, so look at other people's videos. But if you love desserts, give this a try. I think you'll be pretty impressed.